Hello friends, in today's video I am going to explain you the parts of the brain and the lobes of the brain and their functions also. So this part is called as frontal lobe, and here it is called as temporal lobe. Now this part is called as parietal lobe, and below the parietal here it is occipital lobe. Now the major part of the brain, which is cerebrum, the cerebrum is composed of frontal lobe, parietal lobe, occipital lobe, and at last temporal lobe. Now here it is brainstem, and this part is called as cerebellum. After this we will see the further parts of the brain. This part is called as hypothalamus, and here this part is pituitary gland, and here this part is called as hippocampus, the pink shaded area is called as hippocampus, which helps you to make long-term memory, and the yellow shaded area is called as pituitary gland, which is responsible for the control of releasing most of the hormones in the body. And next the hypothalamus is responsible for the change of your body temperature, hunger and thirst. This part is called as hypothalamus. Now I am going to explain you the lobes of the brain. First of all, the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe is responsible for the abstract thinking, problem solving, executive functioning, organization, reasoning, expressed languages, motor function, and regulate emotions. Next, the temporal lobe. The temporal lobe associated with the perception, recognition, mainly the auditory recognition, stimuli, speech and memory. It is also responsible for the behavior, emotions, short-term memory, long-term memory. The temporal lobe is mainly have some activities that helps you to make sense of what you hear, speech. So next we will see the parietal lobe. The parietal lobe The parietal lobe let you perceive the things like touch, taste and pain. Mainly it is associated with the sensory perception like pressure, temperature, etc. Next we will see the cerebellum, which is responsible for the control thoughts, senses and movements. After that, here we have occipital lobe, which is responsible for the process of visual information. And then here it is brainstem. The brainstem is responsible for the heart rate, flow of the blood throughout the body and breathing, alertness. Then we have the cerebellum. The cerebellum is responsible for the coordination of the voluntary movement, balance and equilibrium, learning, attention. So in today's video we had learned about the 4 lobes of the brain. The first one is frontal lobe, second one is temporal lobe, then parietal lobe and at last occipital lobe. After that we had learned the cerebellum and cerebellum, the brainstem, the pituitary gland, hypothalamus and hippocampus. So if you like the video, please hit the like button and do subscribe for more updated videos. Thank you.